Hi, and thank you so much for joining me for today's spread. Today is the spread for day 2, December 2. And for this spread, I have decided to join a group called Create December, which is it's like a group that Brie had put together with some journaling prompts. So there's one word per day up until Christmas Eve. That you can use for your December daily. So I decided to try that out. I don't know if I'll be doing it for every spread, but for this one I decided to use today's word, which was joy. And I will put the link down to the group and her video about it below in the comments. And I wanted to make this spread about yesterday's Christmas party that we had from my school. And it was a really lovely party in a spectacular venue right in the city center of Vienna. And so I had some ephemera that I kept from that evening that I wanted to use. So I went through my stash of Christmas things that I have, and I wanted to start off by putting down the word joy, which is for the word for today's spread. And I'm using stamps that are from AliExpress, which I will soon make another AliExpress haul because I did get some more things in recently, but I haven't made that video yet, so that will come shortly, and I will have the link for these letters and numbers actually below when that comes out. So these are the things I wanted to use, and so now I'm just going through some papers trying to figure out how I can include these elements on the page, and I'm really struggling actually because I have no clue how I'm gonna fit all these things on my spread. So it was a bit too much at once, so I decided to get rid of this eat, drink, dance, although it would have perfectly fit for the evening because it's exactly what we did yesterday. But it was just too much, and I was having some trouble with the silver because I just wasn't feeling the silver at all, and I thought I would stick with the red and green and beige theme instead. So at the moment I am just putting this ticket, which is actually a coupon for a drink that I didn't even use because we had 2 of them, and actually I was fine with just 1 drink. And so I'm just putting that onto a background, and this is me stalling because I don't know what to do. So I'm just sticking things on things, hoping that some inspiration will come while I am just doing these things. And then I'm just kind of going mini step by mini step because I'm quite overwhelmed at this point. So I'm just tearing papers, and I'm gonna change a few things again, and I am just not feeling it. I'm not happy with the outcome, and I just keep changing things around because I can't find how to make it work for me. So bear with me as I'm just moving and trying to figure out a solution for this. So now I grab my washies because I'm still trying to see, like, okay, how, like what colors will go with what, and how is this all gonna work. And I just keep grabbing more things and then taking some away again, and then grabbing more things, and yeah. But I must say, I do love that red. It's a very specific red from a paper pad collection that I had. So now I'm stalling again, just putting ink on some edges, hoping for inspiration. I really don't know what I'm doing at this point. See, now I change again, I remove some things, I tear some things. And I figured if I take this long for every spread, there's no way I can do this every day, because I think this page took me probably almost an hour to do, even though this video is only 10 minutes. I think it really took an hour because I just couldn't decide on anything. So now instead of the music paper, I'm putting down some script washi, which I do like better at this point, but I do end up changing it again. So now I don't like the straight edge, so I'm tearing that up. And later you will see I will again tear some of that away, even after I glue everything down. So finally, I am committing to gluing that left part of the page down at least. Because at this point, I'm just like, move on. Don't overthink it, which I've already done. Just do it. Get it done. Okay, so now I'm finally getting close to what the real thing is going to look like at the end. So I paste it down before I change my mind again. And this the white paper you see with the green writing was from an envelope that we had all gotten with the tickets inside and also some raffle tickets. And I just wanted to cut out this one piece of it to keep it as a memory. Now I add some green washi there, and I actually wanted to add it on the top under the joy, but unfortunately I had put the joy down not with the glue stick but with this I don't know what you call it, this other glue that you just roll on, these glue strips, so I couldn't take it off again to put the green under it. And looking at it now, I really don't like where I put it. It needs to be up in that corner, but it is where it is now. So then I go through my stamps and I decide to put this little bow under the joy, and I really like how that worked. And then I choose these like fairy lights to put on that left side, and I totally could have done without. Looking at it now, it's a bit too much. I don't know, for this spread I just wanted to do everything, and yeah, once I started I somehow couldn't stop, I have the feeling. And then I wanted to add this Christmas tree just because for some reason I felt like it still needed something else, and also because we had a beautiful Christmas tree at the party last night, so in memory of that I did want to stick that down, stamp that down maybe. And now I'm taking my beloved Recollections clickable alpha stamps, and I am going to stamp the date, so that's December 2. And since I used those round stamps for joy, I decided to add the number 2 with that same stamp, just to be consistent, not to be too all over the place, because that's what I actually already am on the page, and I didn't want to put different stuff. So next, yeah, here you see me tearing off some of that washi again because it was too much, and thankfully washi comes off quite easily without tearing the page. And now finally I'm going to write about the evening. We had lovely food, we had great dancing until they kicked us out, and just wonderful time with my colleagues. So yeah, that was day 2. Let's see how it goes on. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.